England have been just as poor, blood. This is giving me PTSD, yeah, from watching United all season. Being absolutely shite and just somehow like getting results, and I'm asking myself how. And then Phil made way for fucking Jude Bellingham, who was awful as usual. I'm trying to wrap my head around what people see when they watch this guy play football, because he's one of the worst players I've ever seen, yeah, reach the level that he's reached. If there's any justice in this world, yeah, Spain have got to just win this tournament, I'll be honest. Like, if England win this tournament, I won't know what to do with myself. Bro, if England somehow beat Spain, yeah, football as a sport is dead. It's over. England can't win this, innit? Not playing like this. Gareth Southgate can't win a trophy. Imagine Gareth Southgate wins a trophy.
I just can't believe what I just heard about your own nation. But before I get into my thoughts on what Rant has just said, I just want to talk about the video that I put out recently. The last video I posted on my page, I was outside on the soccer field. I challenged a musician, Manny Wells, and I also challenged a pro soccer player. We did some football challenges, and go watch it. I don't want to ruin it for you, but it was pretty fun. It was a lot of work to do. I would really appreciate if you could go on there, like that video, and watch it and get entertained as well. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and let me know if you want to see more of that type of content from me. Now, back to Rants and Bants. Rants and Bants, if you guys don't know him, he's pretty popular in England in the football Premier League space, but he's also an Englishman. Yes, you will not be able to tell from how he's talking about his own nation. The way he speaks about his own country, don't get me wrong. They haven't played very well, and I agree with him. But to say this about a team that has just got into a final, when you know it's tournament football, when a lot of countries have won this competition without playing their best. You think about the legendary Greece story in 2004, I believe. Even France, how have they just been coasting? The World Cup final that they got to recently against Argentina, did they play very well? The Argentina played very well. They won the Euros that Mbappe won for them. How did they do? The World Cup, I mean. They were not really stellar, playing exceptional football. And English fans, I know they get to judge their team, very harshly, but it's crazy not to be elated by this. The first trophy you're going to win since the 60s. You were not even born, Rants. I just don't get it. And I understand not supporting your coach. I understand not supporting the style of play. I'm a Nigerian. I saw us play the AFCON in January, February, and we're just managing to get through. We played nonsense defensive Mourinho-style football, and we still got to the final. I was not speaking like this. I was happy because it has been a while. I'm supporting the boys. In tournament football, it doesn't matter how you get there. What matters is that you get there. And if you're there, you want to deliver. How can you say England can't win this as an Englishman? Just so they'll say, oh, you called it. Because he has agendas that he's spoken about. He's spoken about Southgate, how he hates him. Spoken about Bellingham, how he hates Bellingham. Bellingham, who Madrid chose, has been a star boy, player of the season in Spain, Spanish La Liga, where they have so much rich history, so much talent. He won player of the season. You don't think you speak of him this terribly? Your own player, I think is insane. I think it's just wild to understand. People in his comment section are bashing him. Some people actually support him. Some people actually echo his thoughts. For me, I just can't understand it. Your country hasn't won a trophy in half a century plus, and you're hating on them for reaching yet another final because they're not playing Arsenal ball. He's a Manchester United fan. He'll probably hate that comment if he watches it. I just think that there should be room for you to be like, I made a mistake. Like England, I thought played very well in that game. I think they played better than Netherlands, and they definitely deserve that win. But when you get so hell-bent on seeing your agenda come through, your mind is so warped that you just want a negative outcome for your nation just to say you said so. Or this I told you so type of people. That is terrible, in my opinion. It really is. See how lowly you're speaking of a team. Look at your manager. Southgate actually did incredibly well. He made a change, a brave substitution, took off Phil Foden, took off Harry Kane, brought on Cole Palmer and Ollie Watkins, and Cole Palmer ends up assisting Watkins to send you guys to the final of the Euro 2024, and you are mad just because you can't just say, I made a mistake. I just don't understand creators like this. I just don't understand it. You know, but everybody to their own opinion. I'm not trying to change his mind. I'm just saying that what he's saying to me doesn't make any sense, and I don't understand it. I watched that game. I'm rooting for England. I'm a Nigerian boy because of Eze and Saka. I'm rooting for England this time around to win it, just so my boys can come back happy. It's really my only reason. But somebody, an Englishman, can watch England come this far and not want them to win. Say football is dead if England wins. That's crazy. Crazier things have happened. Jose Mourinho won the league playing terrible football so many times. And your own nation is going to win something for the first time in half a century plus a couple decades. And you cannot just have some integrity and just say, you know what, I got this wrong. I got this wrong. It is wild to me. It is wild, but that's enough about that. But are you guys watching this Copa America? So much violence. I've always thought that the South American competitions are always so feisty. I understand playing with passion, but the way they go into tackles, we saw elbow, we saw red cards yesterday in the Colombia match. We saw Darwin Núñez going to fight the fans. It is crazy. I don't think we've ever seen this in the history of this sport before. A player leaving the field after the game to go fight fans, throwing blows and that. It's wild. It is wild. I think they need to check that. There's so much violence in the South American game, and it's I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I think it ruins the prestige nature of the sport that we all love. It ruins the game when you see that. It's not UFC. If you want to see violence, go to the UFC or watch the NFL where they bash each other up. But you're spoiling what we know as a great sport when you tackle like that, and everything is just centered around violence. But it's going to be an interesting final. Argentina, who they never hold back as well. And Colombia, we've seen a perfect example. They do not hold back as well. They will do what needs to be done. I think they have the longest winning run currently in world football. I don't know the number right now, but it's insane. And I don't know who I want to win that final. Messi already won it. Messi already completed football, in my opinion. I'm a Messi fan. But so if he doesn't win it, I don't care. James Rodriguez hasn't really won nothing with his country. So I'm in for he's having an exceptional tournament as well. So whoever wins that game, I will watch, I will enjoy, and I'll be satisfied. It's been a good tournament. Let me know your thoughts about what Rant has said, the Copa America stuff. Tell me what you think about my video that I made. Just a reminder, please go watch that. Click a like on this video as well. Leave a comment. And yeah, take care. God bless. Peace.